Hi guys, in today's video, I thought we would talk a bit about Valtteri Bottas um, and whether he deserves to be in Formula One beyond 20, beyond this season. And I'm going to tell you what I think um, about him getting his contract extended by 1 year until the end of 2021. Um, yeah, so Valtteri Bottas started in 2013 with the Williams team, and I think he did a, a tremendous job um, within that team. At the end of 2016, he then joined Mercedes alongside Lewis Hamilton, because Nico Rosberg um, done a shock retirement 5 days after winning the title. Up to now, up to date of recording this video, he has achieved eight victories with uh, Mercedes, and he currently sits second in the championship. With his teammate Lewis Hamilton being obviously leading the championship. Now, do I think he deserves to be in Formula One? Yes, no question about that, because he is a good driver, and he has up to now, and he's won 8 Grand Prix, and that is no mean feat. I mean, when you look at the likes of like Heinz-Harald Frentzen, for example, he spent, I think it was over 10 years in Formula One, and he only managed to win 3 Grand Prix. And there's been a couple of other drivers who have who've won even less than that. Or even if you look at Nico Hülkenberg, he hasn't won a Grand Prix as of yet. So I think when you look into the grand scheme of things, I think here Valtteri Bottas has done actually not a bad job at all. You know, because as I said, he is a good racing driver. No question about that. His only problem is being the teammate to Lewis Hamilton. I mean, Lewis Hamilton is literally cleaning up everything. He is really dominating Formula One at the minute. I mean, this weekend, Lewis Hamilton is set to equal Michael Schumacher's winning number of winner records, and I think he's going to do it. So one has to remember that it's not easy to be a teammate to Lewis Hamilton. What I don't understand about Valtteri Bottas is he starts off very respectable in his in his campaigns, and then but since then he hasn't won another Grand Prix. And now he's got his contract signed. He always seems to drop off as soon as his contract is signed. So I think I don't quite understand why that is. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, having a contract signed should make him more make him even more determined to show what he can do. Yes, fair enough. He had reliability problems, but I think he's just dropped off in performance for some reason. I mean, as I said, one has to bear in mind that he is Lewis Hamilton's teammate, and it is very difficult to drive against somebody like Lewis Hamilton. If I was Mercedes, I would have waited until and not rushed the contract extension of Valtteri Bottas, because I would have loved to see George Russell get a crack alongside Lewis Hamilton. And yes, I know he's got a contract. He has got a contract with Williams, but I'm pretty sure Mercedes could have struck a deal with Williams in some way. Maybe even do a swap of Valtteri Bottas going back to Williams, and then George Russell coming to drive at Mercedes alongside Lewis Hamilton. I really would have loved to have seen that, what Russell can do in a Mercedes. On the other hand, I can't see that happening, because I think, as I said in a number of videos before, I think as long as Lewis Hamilton is at Mercedes, Valtteri Bottas will be at Mercedes, purely because I think if you would put George Russell alongside Lewis Hamilton, George Russell wouldn't be as compliant of playing the number two driver and backing up Lewis Hamilton. I think that would upset the whole Mercedes camp. So I think until Lewis Hamilton retires, which I can actually see this season, at the end of this season, because he hasn't signed a contract yet. But if he does decide to sign another contract, I think 2023 is when he will finally hang up his helmet, and I think until 2023, Valtteri Bottas is safe at Mercedes, because, as I said, Mercedes don't want to upset Lewis Hamilton, and I think that they're going to stick with Valtteri Bottas. But what I don't understand is why he always seems to be dropping off as soon as he got a contract. You know, but what is your opinion about it? Let me know in the comments below. Cheers for watching, guys, and I speak to you later, guys. Bye for now. Bye.